Show some love for Danny Fallon.
Hey, how's it going? How's it going? I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be back in Florida. Just spent a week visiting with my family in Indiana. I was having a rough time before I went up there. I was like, man, what is wrong with you? Why are you so weird? And then I spent the day with my family, and I was like, yep, now I remember. Just to give you an idea of how bizarre my family is, my father called me the other day. He found out about this thing called microdosing. He was like, Danny, what's your opinion on LSD? Which I thought was weird because when I lived with him, his opinion was, Danny, why are you tripping balls at 10 a.m. on a Tuesday? You can't live here. But I guess now that we're adults, we can have this conversation. I was like, it's a good drug. It opens up your mind. A lot of the greats did it. Jimi Hendrix, Steve Jobs, kind of wish Mom would do it. He's like, you know what I'm going to do, Danny? I'm going to go buy Xanax off the street. I'm going to crush it up and slip it into your mother's coffee for 2 weeks. That way, maybe she'll be a better person. I was like, Dad, you can't do that. First of all, that's not microdosing. That's the reason Bill Cosby's in jail. And second of all, you don't really need to go to all that trouble. I'm sure there's some laying around in my old room. Yeah, I used to like taking drugs. Love drugs. Ecstasy is a great drug. Great party drug. Of course, everyone else at my nephew's 4th birthday party didn't agree with me, but I was just vibing to that Frozen soundtrack. Like, yeah, this shit slaps, bro. I'm gonna put my hand in the birthday cake. Dan, don't get your hand out of the birthday cake. But I am happy to announce to you guys, I just recently celebrated 5 years of sobriety. Relax, I didn't cure cancer or anything. It has made me realize I'm a trash person, though, because normal people, they count their success in life by how long they've done something productive. Me, I just count my success in life by how long I've abstained from a bad behavior, Like I was on the phone with my brother, he's like, it's crazy. I've been working on Wall Street now for 6 years. Making all this money. And I'm like, that's awesome, big bro. I haven't jerked off in 10 days. Even though I don't do drugs anymore, I still feel like sometimes I exhibit the same mannerisms and behaviors, Like when I was on drugs, I used to hide my drugs everywhere, In my deodorant, in my pillowcase, in my socks. And like the other day, I was driving down the street, right? And I was speeding, so I got pulled over. And that old paranoia crept in. And my first thought was, quick! Shove it in your ass. But there weren't any drugs in the car. So I just started shoving up like my Juul pen and Tic Tacs, CD player. But I'm trying to take care of myself, man. I'm trying to grow as a person. I was talking to my buddy the other day. He was like, hey, man, you got to check this diet out. It's called NoFap. It's like keto, but instead of avoiding carbs, you just avoid coming. Yeah, you just don't jerk off for extended periods of time. There's supposed to be all these benefits to it. He's like, if you don't believe me, go on Reddit. There's a subthread called NoFap. So I went on there. It was just a bunch of sad, lonely dudes encouraging each other not to jerk off anymore. Like, retain your cum, bro. The power is in your cum. Retain your cum. And I was like, this is fucking pathetic. So naturally, I joined. I got my username. It's like No Meat Beat Streak 69. And listen, I've had to quit a lot of things in my life, but giving up jerking off, well, it's just getting too hard. Just not getting anything out of it. Imagine all of that setup for just that punchline. It's cool, though, because one of the benefits is that I don't have to watch porn anymore, which is great. I used to like watching this genre of porn. It's called slutty nurse porn. Basically, guy goes into the doctor's office. He's got cancer. Then he gets a blowjob. He still has cancer, but, But now, I'm an adult, so I have to pay for my own health insurance, So when I sit down and try to get into, a nice slutty nurse porn film, I feel like my mind starts to wander, I'll just be sitting there watching. I'll be like, man, the copay on this is going to be ridiculous. I got Medicaid of Florida. This is more like Blue Cross Blue Shield type of procedure right here. All right, you guys are great. My name is Danny Fallon. Keep it going for Danny Fallon, everybody.